Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a Q&A slash get to know me. So let's jump right in. Likes coffee with a sugar in the morning. She likes to read with a red lipstick, love song. Okay, so I want you guys to get to know me a little bit better before I jump into the Q&As. So I am a sophomore, finishing up my second semester of sophomore year here at Indiana Wesleyan University at their main residential campus in Marion, Indiana. And I am also at IUPUI this semester to keep my active status there while I finish up here and get ready to transfer there in December after my semester is done. And I am studying exercise science with an end goal of physical therapy, and when I transfer schools I will hopefully be adding a minor in Spanish so that if grad school doesn't work out for whatever reason, I have a backup plan, which is medical translating. So for those of you who don't know what that is, you basically work in a hospital, which is where I want to work, even if I'm a physical therapist. A lot of people don't like there, but I think that I will really like working in a hospital. That may change. We got a couple more years of school, but a medical translator works in a hospital and helps translate for people who do not speak English, and then they also translate for the doctor. So the doctor normally speaks English, and they'll transfer from English to Spanish, well, or whatever other language, and then they will translate what the patient is saying back to English. So it's a super cool job. The lady that I was talking to this summer said it's kind of like working in the ED, and no 2 days are the same. You have different patients, work with different doctors, you're on different floors of the hospital. You may get called to the ED one day, you might get called to doctor's offices one day, you might get called to the ICU, you might be called to the pediatrics unit, the surgery unit, wherever. So you can get called like wherever. So we will see what happens, but those are my two plans. I am a lifeguard. I also work as a physical therapy aide, which is awesome. I love my job there. I teach children how to swim. I teach a swim fit class, which is super fun. Love the people that I work with and work out with. It's so fun to work out with people and see all of us improve in our fitness throughout the summer. We've been working for, I think we're going on 4 months, so it's been a good haul. My future plans include going to grad school once I graduate undergrad for physical therapy, and then after that going and working in a hospital hopefully, or wherever God calls. And eventually I want a family, a big family, a couple of my own and then a couple adopted, and I will probably end up fostering just because I want to do that. And I want one of my kids to be special needs because I love special needs children. So that's a little bit about me. Oh yeah, I have one sister, one dog. She is a Rottie and she is super beautiful and I love her to death. And then I have a mom and a dad, and that's my immediate family for you. Yeah, so let's jump into the questions. So question number 1, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is teal, like this mug. Here, I'll spin it around so you guys can see it. Like this teal color is my favorite. I have a watch band and phone case in it, and I guess my iPad case is that color too, but I really like that color. I already told you guys where I go to school. I graduated high school from Assistant High School in Gas City, Indiana. My favorite animal, that is a good one. I do not currently have a favorite animal. My old favorite animal used to be pigs. I used to be obsessed with pigs. Right now it would be my dog if I had to single it down to one. My favorite vacation spot is by far Tennessee. Love the mountains, love Tennessee. It just feels like home. I love being able to explore and everything there. So hopefully one day I will move there. That would be awesome.
Something I wish for: to graduate grad school, but also for all of you guys to be happy and find your true identities in Christ. Dream vacation. I've always thought that it would be cool to go to an island, but I also just love Tennessee. So like time anyone asks me where I'd go on vacation, the answer is always Tennessee. So our family rotates years. So this year was Tennessee, and we were supposed to go back there for fall break, but I don't know if that'll happen. And then next year will be Sanibel Island in Florida. So I would much rather go to Tennessee. I love Tennessee. I'm not, like, the beach is nice, but I'm much happier, like, in the mountains and in nature that way rather than the beach. My lookalike actor, Anne Hathaway. I will insert a picture, but we look alike. Her Princess Diaries days, everyone said we looked alike. When I was a server, I used to always get asked if I was related to Anne Hathaway, and I was like, no. Something I regret from high school. Not running cross country. That's a really funny one, but I wish that I would have ran cross country instead of played soccer, because I love running, and I did not get to play a lot in soccer just because of many different circumstances. So I feel like I could have been really good at cross country, and all my coaches in high school said that I would have been really good at cross country. So yeah, running cross country would have to be one of my regrets. Favorite artist or type of music: Thomas Rhett and country. One day I will meet Thomas Rhett. It's gonna happen. Already seen him in concert, but I want to meet him one day. Shout out to Caitlin Conley, who's already met him. Anyway, what's the last thing I blew money on that I shouldn't have? Oh, I spent $17 on this food thingy. I will insert a picture, but it's like, it boils your food and makes your spaghetti and your pasta, and it can make soups and veggies and whatnot, but it's like a food, I don't know what to call it. It's called a dash pot. So I just blew like $17 on that because it can plug into the wall and it works faster than like putting it on an oven, and for being in a dorm room, that is very helpful. So yeah, love that. Probably shouldn't have blown money on it since I'm moving soon, but it was a really good investment. Dream job: definitely a physical therapist. Working with pediatrics or TBI and stroke patients. That would be my dream job. My current job, I am a lifeguard, I clean houses, I babysit, and I work in Carmel as a physical therapy aide, which is my favorite job by far. What scares me in life? Not being able to be a physical therapist, because I've dreamed since 7th grade. So 8 or 9 years, that's been my dream. And it's not, a lot of people are like, oh, well, like, why is it your dream? Like, do you know that's what you really want to do? The answer is yes. I've wanted to be a physical therapist since 7th grade, and I have job shadowed more times and more places than I can count. And working hands-on this summer with patients where I did, oh my gosh, definitely confirms that. Like, I was in my element, like, every day. I was so excited to go to work. I was so sad to leave because, like, I don't know, it just makes my heart so happy. And like being able to connect with all of those people this summer, it was a super great thing. I have footage that I should probably upload really it's really late, but like of what I do during the day. I can do that in another video for you guys. I'll also upload that one with this one about like what it was like doing that. But yeah, so probably not being able to get into grad school and not being a physical therapist scares me, because I don't know, like, what I'd want to do if I wasn't. So, being a medical translator is also something I've highly considered, but I don't know. God has plans for my life, and I don't. Another question, what makes you happy, or what makes your day a little brighter? Sunsets and sunrises are my absolute faves. I love them. It's like, it's such a good reminder that the God we serve created such amazing things. Like, we get to live in a world that is so broken, but yet so beautiful. Like, the things God creates are so astonishing. Like, just getting to wake up in the morning and see the sun rise, like I don't know how our God makes something so beautiful. It's like also more meaningful for me too, because like it is a constant reminder that every day is a new start, and even though the day might not have been what you wanted it to be, God is sovereign, and God makes beautiful things out of the dust and out of the horrible things that we're going through, and different things like that. Like, he's just amazing. Fall, you can see my fall leaves behind me on my wall. See, they're also beautiful. But fall is also another one. I just love the beauty of fall. Like, nature in general, the mountains, God is just so good, y'all. He has a plan, even though we don't feel it. He proved that this summer for me. Yeah, and then kids. Kids are, I love kids. I have 5 children, not my children that I've birthed, but that I've nannied, that I consider my children, because I've helped raise them, and because they love me and I love them, and I'm like part of their family now. I love them dearly and would do anything for them, but I also love kids in general. They're just great. Give me a kid and I would be happy. I just love kids. So yeah, so that is all the questions I think that I can think of. Oh, there's one more. So someone asked, do you play any sports in college? No, I do not play any sports in college. I do run and exercise on my own still, but I work multiple jobs and go to 2 different schools right now, so it is hard to do a sport. So maybe in the future I will, but who knows. But yeah, I think that's going to be all for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe already. Click the thumbs up, and we will see you guys next video.